Hey guys, Surfer here for another video, and today I will be reviewing chapter 27 of Boruto. I know this is super late and 28 is out. I just haven't had the time to really read it. I just read it today, and I've also read 28. So, 27 today, and 28 will be out tomorrow. So, yeah. This chapter, Boruto, okay, not Boruto, crap. Kawaki does open up to Boruto to what happened to him, where it came from, what happened. So, kind of how, like, Mitsuki came about was kind of what kind of happened to Kawaki, but just really fucked up. There's no other word to put it. Kawaki is a very damaged character, and I will talk about that in my chapter 28 review because, yeah. And goodness. Goodness, that was kind of funny. I'm getting confused with 27 28 because let me look at it real quick. I am so sorry, but yeah, in 27, Kawaki opens up to Boruto, which I thought would. Yeah, you can hear my finger in the background. Just trying to. Oh no! Don't want that. So you're just gonna. Yeah. So. Bear with me, you guys. Okay. Wait, what's this? So the funny part of this chapter was the bathroom scene. I found that hilarious. I think that's probably like one. Oh my goodness. It was really well done, and I actually it's probably just it was great. The fine note of the stupid little things. I won't compare Naruto and Sasuke's relationship between Kawaki and Boruto. The two are very different in their own way. But when it comes down to one thing, I do say they do have in common. I'm not going to compare Sasuke to Kawaki and Boruto to Naruto. But I will say that both of them has a similarity. They fight over the stupidest things. But the thing is, Kawaki and Boruto aren't friends, so I can't really compare it to Sasuke and Naruto. In this chapter... Oh, goodness. Yeah, and the funny thing is, Naruto, oh my goodness. I don't want to even start. But, so they fight, and Naruto has to stop them, and it's a really good scene, and you show where this can go. Where Boruto and Kawaki are going with their friendship is they're probably going to end up becoming friends, maybe very close. Who knows? Well, only 28 chapters in the series. Before 28 came out, I was going to say 27, but anyways. To those who have not seen 28, this is 27. So, Kawaki opens up talking about what happened to him and whatever kind of power Jigen does have. Who knows what the fuck that is? It's a crazy voodoo. I don't know what. So basically, Jigen has this power. He's been trying to give it to these children, this power, and so in every time it's happened, it has failed, except Kawaki. And so it does, but Kawaki mentions the fact that he would have rather die like the rest of those children did than live and be cursed the way he is now. That says something about his character, because it shows how broken Kawaki is. Kawaki became from a very he came from an abused home. It was something really, just really, a lot of traumatizing things happened to Kawaki, and for this, it's very hard. And by the end of the chapter, Boruto asks basically Kawaki for him to get a new vase for him, or like just show that Himori is sorry for breaking the vase that she made for Hinata. That's what's the whole point of it, to show you're sorry, and we get to see what happens with that next chapter. So, yeah, in 2008, it wasn't, Jigen's had done this on many children. And Kawaki does say that most of the children there were probably children who really had a really harsh life. So they didn't come from a good background. And Kawaki was the many of the children who were, and I think Kawaki, he hates the idea of what he has now, and he calls the place where he's from hell, with Jigen and with the Kara. And this says that Kawaki's not for the Kara, which is one thing I thought before we got Kawaki introduced. But now I know he ran away and tried to escape for a reason. He doesn't want to be with them because they probably looks like they did some kind of experiments and put Kawaki through some hell, okay, which can phrase that. And Boruto can never really understand what he went through. But one thing, Naruto understands what it feels like to be hated and to be used. And Naruto is playing a huge role for Kawaki. And Naruto really cares about Kawaki generally. And he doesn't want Kawaki to end up, and he doesn't want Kawaki to become something. Basically, it's not just some kind of like monster, what I'm saying is I'm going to use Sasuke for a second, it's just easiest in my mind. If Sasuke continued to go down that dark, deep path, that evil he was sucking himself into back in Naruto Shippuden, basically that is where Kawaki could have been heading, but, Sasuke had a different, what happened to him was not as bad as Kawaki, I thought like some of these characters had a horrible past. I think Kawaki's got them beat. And Jigen and Kawaki's relationship does not seem healthy at all. We all knew that when we found out how Jigen and Kawaki met. I knew it didn't matter if Jigen took him or not. Something bad would happen to Kawaki. But Kawaki probably lived longer than he would stay with his father for the sad truth. The reason why Kawaki tells Boruto all this is because he wants to find a way to get rid of the karma. He doesn't want this. He despises it. Yet he uses it, but I don't think Kawaki has exact complete control like Boruto does. They both are going to have to learn to use this somehow. I'm looking through the chapter right now. Yeah, Jigen's basically tells Kawaki in this flashback Kawaki has, is that you won't disappoint me, Kawaki. And this means to Kawaki that everything after that moment that Kawaki's had to do for Jigen probably wasn't good, and he did it, and what I personally think is that Kawaki's so used to listening and obeying whatever Jigen says, or probably in the car member said, it was a point to him where he needed to escape and he needed to find out the truth. Okay? There's probably multiple reasons why Kawaki left the car, or why he escaped, ran away, and now he's in the Hidden Leaf Village, when Naruto is going to do his best to protect him. And I think, and then Boruto tells Kawaki how, and Naruto, in this whole conversation Boruto and Kawaki have, Naruto's listening to this. So Naruto now knows partly what happened to Kawaki. Maybe this is one of the reasons why he's the way he is. And I will say, Kawaki's language, he looks to call everyone an asshole. Like, really, dude? But his language is... oh my goodness. You know, he's not afraid to, so he's a bit foul with his language, but, you know, that's how he is. I do really like Kawaki's character, and I really liking who he's turning out to become. I thought, you know, he's just gonna be a complete asshole the entire, like, Kawaki, he's not necessarily an asshole, he's kind of more of a douchebag. He's a jerk, therefore. I wouldn't call him an asshole, I would call him a jerk. So, yeah, he can be, you know, yeah. One thing that both of them do want, Boruto and Kawaki both want to do, is to learn more about the karma and how it works, and maybe Kawaki can find a way to get rid of it. But it looks like, from the teaser we got back in back in the first chapter, it looks like Kawaki still hasn't found the answers that he might be looking for, and I do hope, could there be a way to get rid of it, or it's stuck permanently. This is something they both got from some kind of god. You can't compare it to the curse marks, because Sasuke's curse mark went away after his battle with Itachi. So you can't exactly. Maybe you can't get rid of it, which is just horrible in its own sense. So. Then Boruto goes on to talk about the stinking vase again. Okay, honestly, I don't think Himawara really cared that it broke the vase. It's not really. Because Hinata told her it didn't matter, the vase actually broke. Oh goodness, Boruto, really? You know, Boruto's really a protective big brother, don't you think? Oh goodness. No, Jesus. Yeah. Basically, and then the chapter ends. Kawaki and Naruto taking off somewhere. Which is, yeah, that's that. Yeah, and Naruto basically told Kawaki that Himawari's really not really care that the vase broke or not. She's kind of just, like, whatever about it. You know, at the moment when it broke, she was a little sad that it broke because she worked hard to make that for Hinata. But you know what? You know, she's like, it's all in the past. Naruto tells Kawaki not to be too concerned by it. But you know, Kawaki's probably, yeah, I can't, oh goodness. I can't continue this review without talking about chapter 28, so I might stop it here. Not a whole bunch of crazy crap happened. About what happened. Basically, Kawaki tells Boruto something that's happened to him, and Kawaki, him opening up to Boruto it's a big deal, because you can see where they're gonna go, because they have to live together. And you know what? They're eventually gonna get along, or they're just gonna be friends who argue about everything. Like, I don't know. I really like this chapter, and so chapter 27, and I apologize, this is so late, just life. I just have to say life. But anyways, guys, if I missed anything you guys want me to talk about the chapter, let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And if you did enjoy this video, consider subscribing because I make more content like this. And anyways, guys, this is Steph. I'll see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to comment. Bye.